guys, and today we are back over at the train station. Last episode we worked on this a little bit, and I planned what I'm gonna do over there. And oh, I started to plan on. I have a better idea on what I'm gonna do. I'm not happy with it, but it makes the most sense continuity wise, at least for the base going on. So that's just what we're gonna rock with. So, so we'll get there eventually. But anyway, so today we're working on over here. One thing we don't have in here for some reason, which is the stample. We don't have enough crafting tables. Hmm. So what I was thinking is we make some of you. And like, just waste wood. I don't like it. It's too long. I'm just not happy with this. Oh my god, this is a mess. Things are falling apart quickly. Yeah, 4 just looks weird. I'd rather just have 3. Also, guys, like, dead serious question, why did no one yell at me and tell me paintings were in the game this whole time? I didn't realize paintings had been in the game this long. For some reason, part of me was like, oh yeah, we'll wait for paintings to work on the kitchen and the living room. But no, there's paintings that they've been in the game. These paintings have been here. I was looking at Reddit for ideas for this, and I saw this in an alpha base. I'm like, are you kidding me? These have been here the whole time? Even this guy agrees with me. Yeah, no one said that. I think I'm just stupid, but yeah, I had no clue. We are absolutely tearing through wood. I am one off. There is no way. Okay, so with the signs, what we can do, if it lets you, have have a bit of a seating there, and then so for here, what I was thinking is that we could use a painting on this. What block would I like for it? Also, another block I forgot was in the game. I'm just gonna start using blocks we forgot about. I don't know what that could possibly be. Is there levers in the game yet? I don't know, so some control thing right there. That's cool. See, I can do this detail thing. I'm not good at it. But let's move you out of the way so we can get to right here next. So what I'm thinking is walk in. You then can walk up to here, and then you a little room. I don't think I want to make this room thick. Like, I'm generally thinking of making it just so people can fit. At least for the time being, we'll just... What around cobble? I didn't get... Like, would that be too thin of a room? I need to go one... it doesn't feel livable if there's not at least another block back here, and then, you know, two feels a lot better. That's what I'll do. At least for this little room, it can have that. Which then means this back room will be a bit smaller, but it should be. I want the original vision I had this entire room, but if this is just this would just make it so I have to put less decoration up too, which wouldn't be mad about. We're gonna have to go get some. I was about to set anyway, so I won't worry about getting more of that. And then I guess we can do this next. We will have we'll put two of you there. Then I put stone there. Then we can walk up into this next room. I'll take damage, so it feels like you should take damage from falling 3 blocks. I'm not sure why. It just feels like you should. Like this room right here, it doesn't need to be, I guess, crazy visible. Door could just be here. I mean, you'll still be able to see it. Walk all the way to the edge. There's iron doors in the game yet? I don't think so. But it'd be a good spot for an iron door with a lever. So only you can get in. Yeah, so I'm good on that. So let's assume this room goes like this. This will go like this, leading to here. Okay, you know what? Well, I guess we're gonna call that night. When we go back, let's see, 6 glass, a couple doors. I guess we can just go craft a few things now. I have exactly 6 pieces of sand. You know what? Let's take this entrance. We always gotta mix things up, and we got so many different ways to get places. Might as well mix it up. Also, we need to make this look nicer. This will also be on the list of things to do. Entrance down to the mine better. And fix the outside of this mine. I think we should make that as a goal. Oh, all this. I'll take that. Oh, I forgot to make the chest to drop stuff off over there. Dang it. We're gonna need tons of this. Perfect. So, we got 6 sand here exactly. Put that in there, we can make the glass. Then we're gonna need the doors. I'm not gonna craft the doors yet, only because they just take up a lot of space. Not this single piece of wood. Or if I have to smell anything else. Why'd you do the chest stuff we can't touch? I feel like you move these. See? See, I know ball. Just, you know what? So we're not wasteful. Oh my goodness. It is so funny with how glitched some of this stuff is. How difficult it is to use things. Okay, so 12 for single chests, so things can actually go in, and then 2 doors, and then we got tons more cobble. Maybe I'll grab one more stack of it just to be safe, because you don't know how much it'll need the wool. I've used stone slabs all. No, those can stack, 'cause I've grabbed those a couple times. My goodness. I am not able to place things. Things are flying everywhere. And then once we update the 1.2, I'm not even gonna go. I'm not even gonna want to hide this nether portal. Not even give it the chance to go up, just because I somehow forget and go to the nether portal and I just lose all my stuff in inventory. I'll be very mad about that. But let's head over here real quick. And so did some thinking. I was up here. I did some looking at some stuff. What would make the most sense? I do seriously think it makes the most sense to just make this a little hallway, just till it gets at least past here. And the only reason I say that is just so it's not just like a big blob, if you get what I mean, of just square, square, square of just house. So this lines up with one block after. But if we go to like here, and then starting, because this lines up with that block. I guess it would be cool to have this lined up with the end of this is lined up with that stair going to cross the bridge. We can't win. These torches won't be organized. I'm not even going to try to keep breaking them. But so we make this a staircase. We could go this way. We could do is break some room for some glass to look down at under, and then or we could just have like support here, and support here for this. Hold it up so it's something to look at from the underside. Just like a little bit of support on top of these. Yeah, that gives us a couple options for that. And I guess before we wrap up yet another video, as these are going by quicker, they're shorter, and I guess there's less progress in them because I've been messing with things. Like when I did this, I completely did this with just recording and playing, and not even like no audio or anything. So, and then I trimmed it to just one episode of me just long talking, which those get to be a lot sometimes because it's a lot of it's just a lot of straight talking. Sometimes I have a plan, sometimes I don't. So those are always really interesting. Such a weird glitch. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Next episode we will be back playing over at the train station, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.